Hey everybody, welcome to Valentine TV. I know y'all are tired of hearing about it. I know. But like I told y'all, the trial is next month. Next week. So we gotta talk about it. And plus there's some extra stuff in here that my friend Murad Merali is gonna also talk about. Okay, so let's get into it right now.
So Diddy is panicking. He is afraid of Cassie because Cassie basically is about to do all of this pregnant. This is what I said 2 videos ago, that Cassie being pregnant, heavily pregnant at the time that she's going to stand trial, is going to be a big delay for Diddy. This is why for the second time he's trying to push this trial and get it adjourned for a further date, because he knows that she, probably even pregnant by then, even more so, is going to be a big knockoff effect for him. The jury is definitely going to believe a pregnant woman who's also being seen getting beaten up in a video, as opposed to this man Diddy. Whether they're a woman, whether they're a man or anything else, they're definitely going to be siding with Cassie more so than Diddy. And this is why he's panicking. This is why he's upset. I feel like his entire time he's been panicking over different things. The time he went to hospital because of certain knee issues that he had, because he didn't want to buy any knee pads when he was given the Glock 3000.
Murad, this messed up. Every time Murad says that, you something else, boy. You my buddy.
But now he's in a position where she's going to look extremely vulnerable in this case. She's going to look extremely vulnerable. Hey guys, it's Merali, daily and consistent content. Subscribe to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. It's just one click to subscribe. In my recent videos over the past couple of weeks, I've just gotten straight into the topic as opposed to saying hello first. For like the first minute, I want to get straight into it. I don't know what you guys think about that slight new structure that I'm doing to these videos. If you guys like that or not, do let me know in the comments. I kind of like to get into it for a minute, say hello, and then get straight into it. But don't forget to subscribe, and let's get straight into this video.
Well, before you start reading the documents, Murad, I really like it. I mean, I like it either way, because you are quick, you are consistent, you straight up with it. I mean, I love it. I love either way.
Oh, Lord. Okay, so let's go through some legal documents. It's been announced, guys, that victim 3 is now going to be testifying in her own name. This is the energy that I need. The dear judge, the government writes in response to the court's April 22nd, 2025 order seeking additional information regarding the use of a pseudonym for victim 3 at the upcoming trial in the above captioned matter. After conferring with victim 3's counsel, the government understands that victim 3 does not wish to use a pseudonym during her testimony. So she's about to come out and use her first name, second name, and come with her chest. She's not afraid to do so.
I think it is Han, Miss Han. Yeah, Miss Han. Remember Diddy's ex, Miss Han. Dang, she did the interview on Tasha K. Remember, and she said what all happened to her, and I don't know, we just dismissed it. Like, we dismissed it. Well, I forgot about it. I'm gonna be straight up with you, and that was totally unfair to her. So yeah, I think it's Julie Han, but it's Han. Yeah.
So I feel like Cassie has given this woman the confidence to do so. The power that Cassie has is so influential and so beyond that it really is a lesson that don't count out the people that you think are weak and vulnerable, because they can come around, do a 180 and whack you in the face and change your entire life. And that's exactly what's happening to Diddy right now. So I believe this victim 3 is going to be Gina. I believe she came out, she publicly spoke about the fact that Diddy stopped.
Yeah. Gina Han. Sorry, y'all.
On her and stuff like that. So I think it could be her, and if it is her, that means that she could potentially get her lick back at Young Miami after the things that Young Miami was tweeting. She also could mention her on the stand. That's not what Young Miami wants. She does not want to be anywhere near this trial. She's trying to pivot her career and trying to get her podcast back up. She doesn't want any of this. She doesn't want to be even a part of it. So if Gina comes and does that messiness, it is well, guys. The game is on. The game is on. Not only that, guys, but it's been announced that upon the application of Tenny Geragos, Diddy's lawyer, it is hereby ordered that the defendant Sean Combs will be permitted to receive non-prison clothing at the
Sorry.
MDC to wear for his trial scheduled to begin on May the 5th. He is permitted to have a 5 button-up down shirt, up to 5 pairs of pants, up to 5 sweaters, up to 5 pairs of socks, and up to 2 pairs of shoes without laces to wear to court. So of course he's now going to have different clothes. We're going to have different sketches. He's not going to be coming in the typical prisoner outfits. He's been given this certain amount of clothes where he's allowed to wear that is basically gonna
Boy, I bet he's gonna, if they thin is the sketch artist, and not the sketch artist is saying, but like Murad and other people that have seen him, like physically seen him lately. Well, Murad hasn't either, but you know what I mean. The people that's been allowed to go in the courthouse and watch, that's talking about how much weight he done lost, and you can see his cheekbones allegedly, all that kind of stuff. So them suits, boy, they gonna make him look real slim. We're gonna see how he looks though.
change maybe things up for him in some kind of way. I don't know. I think it could be great to humanize him for the jury. I think it is a very small win for Diddy and his lawyers. Probably isn't a win in my eyes, but they probably see it in the way that he could be humanized, wearing a button-up shirt, wearing normal clothes, not prisoner outfits, so that it can help him when it comes to his case for Diddy. But that is something to keep an eye out for. It's something that has been updated in terms of litigation that everybody is speaking about. Now, Parkwood Entertainment, Beyonce's label alongside Rock Nation, have posted on Twitter a picture of Beyonce in the stadium that she was performing in, and they have stated that this particular first tour date was sold out. Now, we did see empty seats in the pictures that were circulating, and fans were upset about pit tickets and for the fact that, certain views are going to be restricted, paying so much money, but they have come out to say, all of this is fake news. This actually stadium is sold out. So make of that what you will, whether you agree with it or not. I don't know. You guys can let me know in the comments. I just thought I'd throw that in there because people are talking about it. Suge Knight. I'm running through this because we've got a lot of litigation to go through. I've turned into some lawyer at this point because,
right.
like, from Love Island, talking about Love Island to doing legal, litigation is crazy. But a big day for Suge Knight, guys. Suge Knight has announced that he is cutting a huge check and has decided to settle. The former music mogul has agreed to pay $1.5 million to the family of Terry Carter, the man who ran over and killed with his truck back in 2015. Carter's wife and 2 daughters will each receive $500,000. Knight appeared virtually and accepted the terms of the wrongful death settlement, bringing the nearly decade-long legal battle to finally a close. The agreement blocks what would have been a second trial had Knight not settled, and jury selection was going to begin Tuesday. I didn't even know this man was going through a second trial. He said, "Not on my watch." In a statement to Rolling Stone, Suge Knight insisted the hit and run was not deliberate. Terry was a friend of mine. It definitely wasn't done intentionally. It wasn't done to bring harm to him. One of the reasons I settled, I got respect for Terry, so that means I've got respect for his family. I didn't want to put the family through more pain. It's not that I did anything wrong. I would never have, but I do owe the family an apology because of what they've been through. I mean, if he had respect for Terry's family, why wouldn't you have settled earlier to avoid the first trial? Why are you now?
That's exactly right, Murad. Yeah. Why even put the family through it in the first place? Why even put them through that in the first place? Yeah, I think you already knew you was gonna lose this one. So, but it was good. Thank you if the family don't say it, for at least giving his children something.
Settling now. He obviously is settling because he knows that this obviously is not going well for him. And therefore, the second trial would be just headache and stress. And his lawyers probably advise him he's going to lose it. He doesn't need that negative PR. Not that it's going to do any, effect. He's in prison. And therefore, he decided to settle. I don't get why suddenly now you have respect for him and the family when you could have settled a while ago. Doesn't make any sense to me. But it's a big day for him. He's avoided that. And he's basically awarding them with $1.5 million, $500,000 each to the 2 daughters. They're about to get a lot of money for what happened to their father. Okay, so I'm pretty sure all of us heard about Kanye West's new rant that he was saying a couple of days ago.
Because I was in the airport by myself, bro. That shit is so important to me, man. That mean love you, bro. That meant everything to me, bro. I'm gonna go get these kids, man.
basically saying that academics put a battery in his pack and he was at the airport himself. I'm going to go get these kids.
Academics, excuse me, academics is in everything. I just saw him on the deleted channel putting a battery in top 5 pack. Talking about he gonna, to Kendrick. You know what I mean? Like he gonna get close to Kendrick, but y'all still gotta watch him. But acting put a battery all in the boys back. Talking about Kendrick gonna be singing something like he don't like not like us. He talking about Canada and stuff like that, and then sneak and laugh while he got the little boy on the phone. Anyway, but act, you better watch it. You better watch it.
He is screaming in the stream, very aggressive, very angry. You can't see his face. The guy at the back with the laptop is killing me because he's probably thinking, I did not sign up for this. I just came to lock in for my shift and lock out. Apparently, he says, I'm gay in the stream. Some people think, but other people think that he said, I'm yay. So it could be either or at this moment of time. I wouldn't be surprised at either one. But of course, he is ranting and he is upset and he's continuously discussing his children. And he's like, F all of these people. I'm going to go get my kids. I'm talking to my lawyers. It gets to the point where I don't lose my effing mind. You don't lost your mind, Kanye. You've been lost your mind. You've been lost your mind. He gets really upset at the fact that, his kids are taken. And he says, why isn't the celebrity world? Why isn't Jay-Z, Beyonce, Kendrick, Rihanna, ASAP, included Trump, Elon? Why are you all watching and letting Kim take my kids from me in real time? You guys want to say I'm acting out because of things in my childhood, but I don't get to be a dad. I have to suppress the fact that my kids have been taken from me and everyone just watches. So he brings in the other celebrities and brings them in. I know Jay-Z's tired of his name being dragged into anything, whether it's Shannon Sharp mentioning him, whether it's the lawsuits with Busby and Diddy, or whether it's Kanye dragging this man's name, or the financial lawsuits that have hit him. Even he is facing tumultuous situations. I feel like everybody's going through something this year. I don't understand what it is. I feel like Cat Williams set it off last year, and since then, that portal has not closed. Do you understand? The portal has really not closed. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel. It's just one click to subscribe. That's all you guys have to do. Let's get to 400,000, guys. We can do it. And I'll catch you guys soon for another video.
All right. Thank you, Murad. Y'all, please head over there and, subscribe to Murad. You know I am. You know I did, rather. So, yeah, y'all going over there. But I'm going to end it there. Thank you for watching. Y'all, please hit that subscribe button, the like button, and share it. I say if you can, because I be trying to share too, and I have a hard time sharing people's stuff. So I just say share if you can. All right. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. And I will talk to you later. Thank you for coming to Valentine TV.